Hi, and welcome to the Streets of New Capenna draft. Mysterious Limousine enters or attacks exile up to one other target creature until it leaves. 5 mana, exile a creature. And you can, like, trade something in or out. That's gotta be good. I mean, just exile their biggest thing. And then get it. You can even exile your own thing. There could be applications that like that. Dusk Mangler is good, but you don't really need to prioritize this or even play it, even if you do get it. Pickpocket's definitely good. Body Dropper can be good in the right deck. Corrupt Court Official, strong. Make Disappear's alright. Assassin's alright. Patrol's pretty good. We're gonna go with the Limousine. So white. We really want to be in blue or green next. Let's see. Mountain Forest Plains. Swamp Mountain Forest. So we definitely want Cabaretti, Courtyard, perhaps Broker's Hideout, because that would get us... This is centered on plains, so it would get us blue-white if we go into Obscura, or white-green if we go into Cabaretti. Whack might be the next best thing to take here. But I thought this was strictly better than Flatten, but it's not instant. This is the third card that hasn't been instant, and that's really mattered. I will say that these Broker's Hideouts, they're probably better than the Triomes in Limited. Yeah, I think that's worth taking here. Another Broker's Hideout. And nothing else great. Few good black cards. Limousine. Hopefully we end up in Brokers, because that's what we're taking. Obscura Charm. Brokers is banned, right? Yeah, so the Adjudicators might work. Obscura Charm might be worth it. It's got 3 okay modes, but it doesn't have one really strong mode. It only deals with small things, like small permanents and big sorceries and instants. Problem is most sorceries and instants are just tiny, or like, there are better ways to counter them. Yeah, I don't think it's worth ruining our draft to go for it, but I'm totally fine with the Adjudicators. I'll tell you though, I don't know what Bant is in this format. Citizens? No, it's not. That's Cabaretti. But I guess Citizens is really green-white, so anything can be a citizen. It's not going to be Evolving Door. Chival Servant. There might be a deck here. I mean, you know, 1 color to 2 color, 2 color to 3 color. There might be stuff you can do there. I'll take Civil Servant. This is crew 2. Okay, so 2 power is important. Celestial Regulator. Okay. Yeah, the creature type. I need to learn the creature types because Raffine's Informant is a wizard, not a citizen, so it's not quite as useful as it would be if it was a citizen. This is an Angel Advisor. My one trophy deck was, let me show it here real quick. It was just angels. I first picked Giada, Font of Hope, and then it turns out there's a ton of common and uncommon angels, and I got lucky enough that I got like 8, so that worked. Another one. And another Obscura Charm. I guess people aren't really digging that. The Regulator's great. It's too bad we can't curve perfectly with Civil Servant. But all of our cards so far crew the Limousine if we need to. Well, here we go. Bird citizen. Perfect. Here we go. Obscura storefront. It's pretty crazy to see that, and it's only blue-white, but like with a few of these, um, you can really justify playing 18 lands just because of how well they thin your deck. I mean, if it's only one or two, like Evolving Wilds, you usually don't get more than that. You don't need to really play fewer lands, but in this case, I think you get away with it. Corrupt Court Official, Make to Spear. I really want to pass red and red and black. Someone at this point, like we just don't have any. We don't have our foot in the door. Ooh, Scuttling Butler. This is either do nothing or the best card in your deck. And if it's attacking for 8 every turn, it's the best card in your deck. We're leaning towards that. Maybe I should have considered... Well, Broken Wings is fine. But maybe I should have considered the Graveyard interaction in that last pack. That card is strong. It's not really for this deck. It's more of a Maestro's card. Casualty. Who's in this? Sometimes you see someone's fun. Tim Peterson, Jemba, Fish, Caveman. Split up into 2 lines. That was hard for me to read. Douglas and Tasman. Evolving Door. It's the next birthing pod. I'm telling you. Speculating. We've got half a foot into Obscura, so maybe whoever we passed Obscura to is going to be fighting us for the blue-white, though. So, ooh, flying. Ballroom Brawlers impressed me, but do we want Heartstabber? Flying 1/1, when it dies, draw a card. Shoot. Shoot. What do we want? Bouncers beat down. Heartstabber. What do we want? Bird Assassin. I take the beatdown. Don't target your own creature with this. We've been trained to target our creature first with our fight spell and then their creature, and even our punch spells. This is a punch that you don't have to target your own creature with. And I killed my own creature with it and lost that game handily. I'll take another regulator. Tempo. We're a tempo deck now. Why not? Keep taking them. Fine. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, this thing connives. Well, you don't need to convince me anymore. Tell you what, I think we might not be in green at all. None of these regulators are citizens. Yeah, it's just tempo. Look at this. Wow. Just look at it. What? Oh, God, I hate cards like this. Like, yeah. You may cast spells with exactly 3 colors from among them. Dang it. You were the chosen one. You were the one slot in the whole set that could have been good. Equip Citizen, 2/1 and trample. Or just another storefront. Just another storefront. This isn't even a citizen. Ugh. Knockout blow. We found it. We found the answer. Good card. I'm just planning to be blue-white now. Or maybe leaning towards Obscura. Well, it's not that I'm planning to be blue-white, but rather I haven't committed to green yet. We have 2.5 green cards. Adjudicators you could play in a blue-white deck with no forests. 7 mana 4/4. 7 mana 4/4 that also fixes your second color. Like it fixes for itself. Kind of think of it like, ooh, Lagrella. Okay, maybe we are green. Think of it like a foretell cost. Plays just like foretell. But you have to foretell it. Anyway. Lagrella, yeah, that's perfect. There's our 3-color card. And that's a good tempo card too. If all our cards just bounce something, tap something, or exile something, we're in pretty good shape, I'd say. We need ways to get counters, though. Because the regulators, what are they doing? We don't have any counters anywhere. What we need are some shield counters. I think that's the way to go. Pummeler. I'm not sure what to pick here. Revelation. I'll take Revelation. Capenna Express. Crew cost is a little high. Whack. No. I should take the Seraph first. The first one's pretty important. And I think at this rate, what we're going to play is totally blue-white. Like if the draft started here, we had to play a 30-card deck or whatever. We'd play blue-white with 1 forest and 1 swamp. Because now we have the fixing for it. Out of the way! Get out of the way! This card is so good. I'm surprised it's still here. It's, yeah, just bounce a creature. Bounce a non-land permanent draw card every single time. I have no idea what to do here. Fake your own death. What do we want to get back? Fake your own... Lagrella, maybe? I don't know. It's a neat trick. I guess we have some pretty good stuff with it. Backstreet Bruiser. Well, now I really want some counters. I played the whole pre-release without sort of realizing how good shield counters were, because I just didn't play against them for a while. But now I get it. 4 mana 2/2 with a shield counter? Sign me up. Removal doesn't work on it. With the exception of -X/-X, exile, and bounce. Or having your opponent sacrifice it. I think the sleeper card of the set that people are going to start picking more highly is the 2 mana black spell that you pick 2 of your opponent's creatures and they have to sack 1. Like, how often is it that they have a 9/9? Oh, nice. They have a 9/9 and then all 1/1s after that. Usually they'll have, 0 good things or 2 good things. Raffine's Tower. This is worth a couple of tickets. That's basically why I'm taking it. But it's good. I mean, it's also good. We could perhaps use some playables. I'll take the informant. Um, we just can't touch red. But the informant's nice because it can get a counter on it. And then follow up with the regulator, get 3 in, get a bunch in. Crew captain, nope. Regulator, sure. Now that we have an ultra play set of regulators, we need some counters. I'll take anything. Just give me some counters. Got some of those counters. Gonna need some of those counters. This thing can get counters. We don't even have that many things that can get counters. We've got 2 things. It's not enough. I'll take the white common that targets your own creature and gives it a shield counter. Like I'll take that. And scries one. I'll take it. That's interesting. It's a good one. Yes! The shield mate. We did it. Absolutely. Absolutely perfect. Anything else? Grizzly Sigil. I don't think we want that. Another Seraph. Grizzly Sigil's not too bad. Nah, it's pretty bad. I'll take a Seraph. Hey, last time I drafted a bunch of angels, I won. Try it again. How are we doing here? 18. We need some more playables. Here it is. Give yourself a shield counter. I mean, this adds up to like nearly a card, but we really need shield counters. No. Rogue's Gallery. I like this card. I think we're going for the Initiate here. Problem is, we rarely get 3 cards out of it. With hybrid mana cost, you can be in a 3-color deck and get 4 cards back, even if you're incapable of making a 4th color. The hybrid can get you there. Oh boy. Any counters? Oh, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Revel Ruiner. Yeah, sure. 21 playables. I mean, oh, the Paragon gets counters. Well, that's really worth it then. And the Informant. The Informant is perfect on curve. Yes, yes, yes. Parcel, sure. Parcel is actually not awful. 6 mana to do 4 damage to a creature. Like, okay. There have been worse rates. I think Throttle or something. Throttle was a good rate. This is not much worse than it. What? Well, sometimes no one's in the color combination. I mean, there's only 5 color combinations, so it's funny when nobody on the table of 8 goes into that. I'm going to take Halo Scarab here. Witness Protection. I'm sorry. If it doesn't turn it into a frog, why bother? It's also not an irrelevant creature type. It makes it into a citizen. Not irrelevant. Oh, he did manage to draft 0 red cards. So that's good. Simplifies things. All right. So what is our deck? Our deck is all of the things that can have counters on them. Kind of weird to put Boon of Safety in, but it's not the worst card. Then, yeah, I think we're just splashing a tiny bit of this, tiny bit of that. Scuttling Butler is... I'm going to try it. Can leave the Halo Scarab out. Parcel. Parcel kills most of the things you need to kill. Make disappear. Certainly knockout blows in. Now I just need to decide, am I playing those? Am I playing this? Or should we cut all black? Oh man. That might be worth it. That could be worth it. Ominous Parcel gets worse. Or at least not as useful. We could still play 18 lands. But the Seraphs aren't bad top end. I think they're worth it. Let's cut Make Disappear, cut Ominous Parcel, and still play 18 lands. Because I think I'd rather have 18 lands than a parcel. I think. Gosh, 19 lands. Might even be good. Also going to cut Run Out of Town. But no, I should keep it in. Cut Boon of Safety. That's the real answer. If I'm going to play Revel Ruiner, I think I'll have enough shield things going on. Be good on Scuttling Butler. Because I think we have enough multicolored things to make it playable. It's just gonna, like, if you play your second regulator, swing 10, like tap down their thing, tap down their flyer, their 3/3 flyer, swing 10 off the second regulator. Or, you know, it's a 4/1, like it can trade with things. Broken Wings. All right, I'm going to go with this. So a little bit of green, a little bit of black. I'm going to go with my instinct here. Pretty even between blue and white. That's another Obscura one? I'll take another blue out, actually. Because we do have more white, especially these informants. Yeah. So that, yeah, that's a lot. 11 turn 1 sources of white. 10 blue. Then we've got 5 and 3. But that's just the way it is. Yeah, I don't think we need Ominous Parcel. It might be better to play it than Scuttling Butler, but let's try the tempo route here. Yeah, 18 lands is plenty. Plenty. Not even the right color. Keep this. Let's throw back Plains. I'm hopeful. I think we can get there. Lagrelle is not really what you want to do on turn 3. Huh. Yeah, I'll do Broker's Hideout here. You got to kind of think of what you don't want to draw in the future. I don't want to draw Forest. Hello, Scarab. Hello, Scarab. So that'll be blue-white next turn for Lagrella, possibly. Or that seems better. Yeah, check this out. So then we go Regulator to tap a blocker, and then Lagrella to exile a blocker and give it double strike. Or they just murder it. Sure. Or kill shot it. What are they gonna do? About to find out. +2, 7 and untap? No, they'll just take 4. Huh. If they have me discard a card, I'd be tempted to discard Island. So I'm going to play the Plains here. Oops. We do need blue, as it turns out. And then... Oh, I know what to do next turn. A little self-contained combo here. But we can exile the Backstreet Bruiser with Lagrella. And then when it comes back, it'll be able to attack. Interesting. Sacrifice a creature. Oh, Butler was just a silly card anyway. Yeah, Incriminate. I think people will be playing this a lot more. It is a totally fine card. Uh-oh. Creature enchantment or planeswalker, so they can get Lagrella here. Blasted. Well, that's no good. What the heck? I mean, this is totally fine. We can exile the Scarab for now, and then attack and exile the next thing they play. We're winning. Well, kind of. We have more lands. Better board presence. Ugh. And they milled me. I don't think you're supposed to mill your opponent with that. Well, it depends. It's more comfortable to do it, but they knew we had this too. Let's see. Broker's Hideout. We can't get a swamp, which would be the best thing to get here. So I think we just get island. No, plains maybe. Yeah, I'll get plains. Ooh, I almost clicked it because I was going to decline later, but I think you just don't choose a creature. That's the way to go. So that'll put them to 10. I mean, they are taking quite the beating here. Can't say I have much else to do. But we have 4 sources of black left in our deck, and that unlocks an additional draw, at least. Now I got Elspeth, okay. I don't think we're beating that, but you never know. Yeah, the Extract the Truth got me really badly. Our next play with the Lagrella would have been so good. Okay, Broker's Initiate. Um, with a shield counter. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So I'm just going to leave that thing there to kill Elspeth here. I can't imagine them countering this with 1 mana. Thank you. And this thing has Defender anyway, so what do? We crew 2 here. Elspeth. We're not going to target anyone this turn. Next turn. I'm thinking that's a play for next turn. The Planeswalkers are beatable. Even Ob Nixilis is beatable. Or at least it was when I when I played him. But I got pretty mana screwed. If you have any board, it's unbeatable. Like if it's at all a board stall. Take 4, I gain 4 every turn. Reasonable. All right. Oh God, that's good. We don't get to keep anything tapped, but still pretty good, huh? Let's tap the veteran, exile the Paragon, and give him the beetle. That's a tough one. Yeah, think I think we do want to make that trade. Doesn't really matter. They're going to lose their scarab. Okay. It's kind of weird to give them the option to lose the scarab, but now we can, I don't know, just leave this here. I usually check my opponent's hand around that time to see if they have enough cards that it's likely they'd have enchantment or artifact removal. Oh, Quasar. Nice. This card is really incredible. Especially if you can do any conniving or other weird stuff on your opponent's turn. I think what we'll do is exile it and give them back their angel. Oh, nice. Let's do this first. Keep up Bant Charm. Huh. Yeah. So we let them keep their angel. Um, exile this dude. And they can make it a 3/3 next turn. I'm not so worried about this. It's not so bad. They could, I mean, they could double block the limousine. Unfortunately, their shield counter doesn't go anywhere. Unfortunately for them, that is. Oh, shoot. Oh, it wasn't a trigger that this re-entered. It just re-entered stat. Ah, that's weird. I guess I don't know how magic works. I just don't know. Hmm. Well, I didn't think they should. Yeah, I didn't think they should be able to target it, but coming back wasn't part of a trigger. Or at least that's the way it seems. Yeah, they're up. They're up a little bit. They don't have any flyers. That's one big advantage, and they don't have anything that can deal with my 5/5. So if I can tap something, half my cards do that. Sure. Coming in. Depending on what they do here, they're gonna go one on each. Seems crazy. That thing had a shield counter. Oh, come on. I got a good one. Because that was my... If I had played that, instead of messing around with the initiate, the bruiser would be attacking this turn. Possible this will be good enough. I don't think we have any more green cards. Famous last words. Oh, we have to discard whatever we draw anyway. Oops. Good thing I held 5 up, not paying attention. All right, we're coming in. You got nothing. And no bluffing here. Just beat them up. Regardless of what they block with, or if they don't block, I'm pumping it. Wow, go to 2. They need a Wrath here. Goodness knows I've played it against enough Wraths this format to respect it. What did they do? Ah, draw one with the towers. Cool. Is there anything... They were doing some tricky stuff, weren't they? A little counter spell, never hurt anyone. A little bit of counter magic. Just a little bit. I still like this many lands, even on the draw. Ooh, mysterious. Did I mulligan game one? I feel like I did, but I'm not positive. Yes. Yeah, I did. Okay, we won the mulligan. Let's keep this. Good card. I'll get my forest here while I can. I'd get swamp if I could. That's not bad. Broker's Initiate after a Ledger Shredder. I'll get my forest here. Plenty more planes to draw in time for our limousine. We do need another planes, though, because if we're going to do Regulator and Initiate the same turn, maybe I'm being greedy here with this forest. Maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh dear. Don't kill my Shredder, but instead do 2 spells. Because if I can start conniving, I might have a chance. Oh, that's really good. But I've got to get black with it. Oh no. No, I don't. I just get white with it. Yeah. Yeah, the black and white. I mean, the Ruiner is fine. But the white unlocks my next 2 turns. So I've got to do that. Yeah, so what I'll do, this is on cast, right? Yeah, so I'll have the counter if I discard, maybe I could discard the Ruiner, but I'll discard something and then keep something tapped and have a 2/3 flyer. Cool. Initiate. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's connive. This can't be worth it, but whatever. We're doing it anyway. And we'll tap down your Paragon. Not that that matters, I guess. Huh. They're going to steal my Lagrella this turn. It doesn't get the limousine, though, so if I play all my creatures and just hold this for my last thing, they might miss. Hmm. It's a bit late for tea, but in a sense, this is decaf tea. In a sense. Flying is cool. They could double block the Broker's Initiate and just kill it. Wing Shield Agent. Wing Shield. They should just call it Wind Shield. Same thing. This is kind of tough. Be more mana efficient here. I'm just going to use this. Yeah, better yet, let's just get rid of this stupid thing. and attack for 4 in the air. Then we could draw a 3-drop and double spell next turn. We've got, like, I mean, we've got 4 regulators in our deck to draw. Almost made a really bad attack. And if they hadn't roasted our hand yet with the mana they held up last turn, they'd have to draw it off the top of their deck to get Lagrella. So I'm feeling pretty safe there. I don't even think we have enchantments. Zero enchantments were had. Yeah, unlike the last set, none of the creatures in this set are enchantments. Wow, did they get 2 of these? They got a foil Raffine's Tower and a regular Raffine's Tower. Bring it on. Get your 3 damage in here, because you can't block it with it. Maybe they're thinking block the limousine. I'll take that block. What are you going to do? Yeah, 1 damage to it. There's like a black thing that would finish it off. Sure. I mean, that was clever. Oh yeah, we did get it. Okay, so what do we need more of? White or blue? Look at my deck again. Probably white. Yeah, so I'll play the white here. We can be pretty efficient here. Here's what we do. We play the regulator, crew the limousine with it, keep the agent tapped. No, I screwed everything up. Oh, I screwed everything up big time. Oh, what have I done? Oh my god. Well, this was a fun way to tap. This turn would have been so good. Oh my god. Whoa. They sacrificed their creature instead? What were they thinking? Yeah, this turn still would have been much better. Be getting 8 damage in here. Oh, what was I thinking? I could give them their Paragon back, but then they just go nuts. It's not worth going after the shield counter. I'll just attack here. Gosh. That was high quality magic. Sorry, Lagrella. This is not the first creature they've named after a bird, is it? Deal gone bad. Everything's going bad. It's not just the deal. It's everything. Am I winning this race? Ugh. Another spell. Yes. Oh, man. I think I just hold that up. Or, better yet, let's do this. Because then we can connive away potentially a second card. Perfect. Okay, we're playing Magic now. Back in it here. I mean, we might as well exile their cat. They could scry if it comes back in. Puts him pretty low. No thank you, Limousine. We've got him dead on board. We know they have a little creature with shield, but any two creatures is lethal, and we'll have this informant to look at the next card. Nice. Is that the match? Nice. That looks really good, doesn't it? We just have to get blue here, and then hope to get white eventually. But that shouldn't be too hard. There's a lot we can do with blue, curving out with the informant. So I think that's well worth it. I definitely don't want to try this, but I wonder if you can click through doing Broker's Hideout by pressing OK before you select something. Ooh, check that out. It's beautiful. Actually, I have no idea what I'd want to get rid of here. I can't get rid of my lands. I could get rid of an informant or a seraph. Get rid of the informant. What else is it good for, right? The seraph is nice because it can fix for Limousine. Ooh, that just feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't matter what we play here. That just feels good. Again. Do it again. It is kind of funny that they build skyscrapers as pillars and not like pyramids. Nice. I've always thought that was funny. And it's always been funny. I don't know how to tap for this. Give me a break. Hey, opponent, try playing a creature. Flavor-wise, this makes sense, but mechanically, a lot of the cards in Magic don't make much sense. Like, it doesn't have haste, but it's gonna zip over to your opponent's creature to, like, get it, put it in the car, even if it doesn't fit. Rhino over here. All right, Orfeo, come take a ride. Might regret this Seraph, but we're pretty close. Just we'll be conniving away all our stuff. Oh, come on. What is happening here? This isn't so bad. We can just put the Wrecking Crew in the Limousine. Just switch it out. Um, yeah. And that gets 6 in. Oh, it's pretty... This is a pretty crazy card when you think about it. Yeah, and land gets us anything next turn. We could double spell off of Redder next turn. No, no, it doesn't connive early enough. Land would be good, and they might let us connive, which would be awkward, but fine. Um, yeah, what? Don't do that. It's weird. I like don't want them to attack, but Vigilance Menace, but like I kind of do. Hmm. I don't know about you, but I've got to see what this is going to get me. Got to get me something. An angel would be great. A land would be fine. Come on. Okay. Okay. Two. They can attack with a 10 power vigilance dude next turn. That's good, but I don't think it's good enough to beat us. The menace is a little terrifying. Somewhat terrifying, I should say. Mr. Thank goodness Mr. Orfeo is legendary. That's all I've got to say. Well, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can just double block the masked bandits and be fine. Yeah. Really going to be tough for them to kill us from 19 life here. Doubling is a powerful mechanic. But the way doubling works is you just take that number and then add that number. So once it resolves, it's as if it didn't say double, it said +5. I never knew exactly how that worked. I always thought it might double the base stats or something weird like that, but no, it doesn't quite work that way. Hmm. I like make disappear here. I really do. Initiate's good. Sometimes you got to think of what's going to be bad. Oh, Shattered Seraph. Yeah, I'll cut Shattered Seraph. That seems like we don't. It seems like a card we don't need two of. Ooh, 18 land deck, huh? And the only land we have is the one we don't need. Yeah, it's too bad. We need like 3 lands in the top four. We can do better. Keep it. Well, look at this. Look at this. I'm tempted to throw a planes away. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I would definitely keep this on the draw. But I really need to draw a land in my top two. Well, top three, technically. Technically. Oh, yikes. That's a good card here, though, isn't it? And I'll trade all day with this initiate. But Wouldn't it be nice to have a counter on something? It would be nice. That's okay. We're just going to tap down a creature anyway. Antagonize. Land! Oh, you know it's going to be land. Yes, it is land. Oh well. Is it worth blocking this initiate? It wastes their turn for one. Probably not worth it. Witty Roast Master. We got a good block for that. Yeah, got a good block for that thing. Knockout Blow can be good later. I think we just start the offensive. Might have F6'd there and caught it in time. Not that it matters too much, but having the 5th land is probably a good thing. I'll block whatever they attack with this turn. Probably have a first strike trick. So they double this power. That's interesting. Easy blocks, right? Yeah. Huh. Well, this is just funny, isn't it? Yeah, this is really funny. I have enough to deal with all their stuff, but I also want them to commit something to this Broker's Initiate. They might just not attack at all, in which case I can use my mana to run something out of town here. Whew. Wouldn't know what. That is crazy, right? Let's let that resolve, because if they do have a trick, I'd rather they double... Oh. Yeah, I'd rather they double it before the trick resolves. I should not be letting Orfeo live like this. However, I get to block Orfeo with the Initiate. They're going to let it come back into play. They're going to antagonize it. That's fine. I want to... Yeah, so they did have the trick. So the sequencing was correct. Let's let this resolve. Then let's block. And then if they don't have any more tricks, we'll just run this out of town. Pretty good, right? Yeah, I thought so. So we take nothing. We end up making, I don't know, 2 for 2. That's pretty good. Never going to get any damage in, but next turn it'll be more damage. Tapping it and keeping it tapped would be better, I think. Oh no, the bandits. Not the bandits. Butler's decent. But that's 10 damage coming in from the bandits. Yikes. That's crazy. I should have killed the stupid Mr. Orfeo. I guess I couldn't. Yeah, I've got double strike coming in too. I don't mess around. Take 10 here. Or I could trade 2 creatures off with that. If I'm lucky, they fill their deck with combat tricks. Think about this. Take 10. They already doubled it. Vigilance Menace. Yeah. Okay. Maybe later. Roastmaster's back. Shoot. Okay, this guy comes in. Certainly they'll attack next turn. So I need to play Raffine's Tower. Alright, just double strike that thing away. Play this. Because I need my Initiate to get pumped here. 10, yeah, that's gonna kill something. Yeah. I could... Ten. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vigilance. God, what a buzzkill. All right. This is the way to go. It sucks to lose the Initiate, I guess, but it's only one smaller than the Educators and lets us cast spells. And I think the difference hardly matters. Oops. Gosh, Hybrid Mana is the worst. The difference hardly matters against a 6/2 and a 4/4. Matters against the 4/4. But I don't think I win this game if I don't play any cards. Alright, that's good. They're Hellbent. We're Hellbent. Their board is a little scarier, especially at higher life. Oh, that's so good. That is the best news I've had all day. Wow. Wow, simply wow. I mean, just as long as they don't have a way of killing this, and that puts them to 2. They've got to take it and hope to draw a removal spell off the top. A removal spell / creature, then we're dead. Trying to think what there is. Stealing it wouldn't work. But removal spell gets 7 damage in. Wow, they're gonna block it? They're only, like, I get that being at 2 life is tough, but you gotta play to your outs. What are they doing? Oh, they need white for this. I see. Well, they're still alive. Shoot. Maybe they did play it right. Although we would have just lost 2 life here. They can chump our 8/1 with a 1/1. They can chump our double striker with their 1/1. And trade off with our 4/4. No, I don't think we let this thing trade-off. Sure. Now we have the option. God, I hope we don't die here. Another Mr. Orfeo would make things rough. Now we have the option of yeah, funny. Okay, sure. If I attack with everybody, that forces them to block the butler. But it also gives them the out of just winning next turn if they don't die here. Like, let's say they kill the butler. Yeah, I've got to just attack with the butler. Maybe they're finally realizing their only chance here is for a miracle. I can't counter everything. I can counter a 4-drop by sacrificing the butler. Sweet, okay, wow, 2040. Okay, to the finals. Keepable hand. We gotta just an initiate turn 1, because why not? The only reason to hold it would be to surveil off our second dude, but... Oh, interesting. Oh, that's tempting. Tempting like a fox. I don't really want to lose a card for this. But I think it's gonna be worth it. I think it's worth it. Not the Paragon, though. Come on. Ah, get rid of the Paragon. It'll curve out better. And we've already got our mana sink. We can just block with our initiate, so that's not a problem. Start tapping stuff. Oh, yeah. I like attacking with this guy. They might trade off with it here, but the fixer is just going to grow exponentially for the rest of the game. Yeah, they'll take it. And I can't block it as a 4/4. Mr. Orfeo, we've seen you before. Splendid. I will trade this with the angel. Things are getting dire. Kill Mr. Orfeo. Huh. This is a tricky one. This is certainly a tricky one. Let's attack with the informant. There's some world in which they block it. Not this world, apparently. Then we'll tap the Jewel Thief. And then they can hit for 4, I guess. I didn't want to... Well, I didn't want to run into a trick, I guess. If I double block here, I get punished, I think. Most of the time. What I really want... I guess any untapped land would be great. Or I need a plains 2 down, but it has to be exactly a plains. What? Oh, that's going to be 6. Oh no. I see what's up. Take 4. It's better to let this thing die on the end step so they can't play something this main. Ah, light them up. They're just gonna kill everybody. Everybody's dead. Oh, everybody's dead. Great. Fantastic. Uh, let's try this. Raphine's Tower. Yeah, there's a good chance they don't attack with Mr. Orfeo here. Well, then again, they get 5 in. I hope this works. So we block here. If they have a trick, they might use it on the Jewel Thief, and then we can finish off Mr. Orfeo. Oh, please work. Yes, it worked! I can take 5 damage. Uh-huh. You know what? We should probably get rid of this fixer. The arsonist is quite good, but they're hellbent and they have nothing on board that they can sacrifice. Hopefully they don't draw the make 2 treasures card. Even that wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, let's do this. We got our shield mate. Crew the limousine with the shield mate. Puts him pretty low. Play the island, because we might want to crack the district next turn. I suppose that almost can't matter. No, it could. We draw land, we crack it. Don't have the extra land. Masked Bandits. And we'd be giving back a 2/2. So they could double block and take too much. Um, they've got to block 1 on each. I can't see how this goes wrong. They can survive, but neither of our things die. The card is ridiculous. Limousine is ridiculous. It's perfect for us that they're pinned like this. Get a swamp. Oh, we don't have any more swamps. Island. And I forgot to check what was in the deck, because we have 1 Broker's Initiate, which is the only thing we could cast, and we've already played it. So no point playing anything here. 4, 5, 6. There's even a reason to hold it up in case we draw our angel. but I'd probably play it. Okay, shield counter has to be on a creature, right? Play a shield counter. I think we have enough things that I'd like to protect, and they have enough random things that kill our things. In the face of pump spells, a shield counter is just perfect because it doesn't matter how big their thing is, how big Mr. Orfeo makes their thing. Whoops. Yeah, Mr. Orfeo plus a 5/5 Vigilance Menace is quite scary. But so far we've had the answers. Okay, playable hand. Broker's Hideout. That gets green. Hmm. And I think we're doing it again. I think we're getting our one green source. I really expect we can get white on time. And even if we don't get white, it's likely enough we get black. It's a little like it's a little more chance that we get black or white. And then we can find white off of that. Sure. Easy. All right, so this fixer is getting knocked out. It's getting out of here. Really good card, I think. Don't have +4/+3, please. Great. Titanic growth. Okay. Witty Roast Master I can deal with. We got our white source. And on the draw, we just want to trade off when we can. Sticky fingers. Ugh. Ugh. Treasures. I don't like this card at all. Oh, when it dies, draw a card. I forgot that aspect of it. It does make Run Out of Town very good against it. But Mr. Orfeo, huh? Mr. Orfeo. I want to scare them into not attacking with Mr. Orfeo and just come in with 6 Menace. So get my hand out of the way here. Yeah. Here's how you really bad manner them. Sorry, make it look like we don't know what we're talking about here. All right, but this is what we're really doing. Bounce this. Way better than bouncing sticky fingers. No. Oh my god. What a game. Uh, they only have one card in their hand. One card. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna take the entourage. And then worst case, like we could also trade the limousine with Mr. Orfeo. I don't want to do that either, which means I should have attacked. But there is some chance that they just don't attack with Mr. Orfeo. But no, I'm not gonna. I'm not into this. I'll take 4. Need to wait till I have a shield counter or something. All right, come on. I can attack back for 4. That's fine. We want island, and we want a 4 power thing. Okay. I've got to give up a regulator to have a 4 power thing. Oops. Should have attacked with the limousine. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm spewing a little bit here, but I think we've still got a good chance. Eventually they have to start drawing lands. Light them up. Hopefully they don't just kill the limousine now. That would be funny. That would be rich. We don't even benefit from the counter. They probably just attack with Mr. Orfeo. No, both coming in? All right. So, well, God help us if they have a trick. Even +2/+2 would be debilitating. Dang it! Oh, that's ridiculous. Broken wings there. Come on, man. I put in the shield counter and everything. Maybe I just need make disappear. Honestly, we'll be on the play. Screw boon of safety. That was our game to win. I'm going to take out Butler. Yeah, okay. I'm happy enough with this, I guess. Limousine is clutch. Yeah, I need to... If I have boon of safety, I got to think about crewing it. Keeping up a mana to crew it. Ironically, it probably would have been fine for us if we just traded with Mr. Orfeo when we could. And then, well, Broken Wings is just going to kill everything in our deck. All the flyers, everything. Witness protection might be good. I don't want to overthink it too much. But it sure would be nice to hold up Make Disappear at some point. Yeah, 18 lands, but 6 of our lands cantrip? Well, 2 of our lands cantrip, 4 of them fetch. So it'd be crazy not to play, even if you wanted like a 16 land deck, it'd be crazy not to play 18. Imagine a 2-lander with like 16 lands where you fetch. No cards left. No lands left. Well, take your time over there. Jeez. Go through the entire sideboarding. And then the MTGO lag. Perfect. Looks good. Okay. This is tough. But I suspect we want blue on turn 1. Here's how it goes. Blue, white, informant, and then possibly brokers and make disappear, and possibly just get rid of initiate maybe. So I'll take land here. Yeah, let's get rid of the initiate. I can't even casualty that thing. All right. I suppose I'd be happy to trade with that. Oh, here's the play. Just keep tapping these things down. 2/3 is a big threat too. So this gets in. This gets in not 8 damage in like a couple turns. Can't do better than that. And then we follow it up with Lagrella. Perhaps holding up make disappear. Yeah, this is a good start. I'm hopeful. I like how decision heavy the early game is. It's not always like this in a core set, say. That doesn't do it. All right, let's do it again. Nice. All right, we do want green, so we'll get Broker's Hideout here for too many more considerations. 5 more to you. And that puts him on a 3-turn clock. Which is great. Great for me. I don't quite... Yeah, I need to draw any untapped land. And I can hold both of these up. They have 5 here. Fixer. And there's stuff scary, but it hasn't hit me yet. And it's never gonna hit me. Call a professional. Cool. Do you want to swing for 2? Yeah, maybe not. Hmm. There's our untapped land. Hmm. I don't really want them to get anything back. Oh, what a turn. I'd love to exile my regulator. It's a tough one. Let's do that, I think. Let's do it. All right, let's do it after attacks. Get him down to 10. Exile Jewel Thief and the Regulator. No, maybe we exile the Fixer and then try to trade our informant with their Jewel Thief. God, the start was so good, but just a few creatures start to get in the way, and yeah. It's too much value not to exile our own regulator. We're gonna lose Lagrella for sure. Maybe not for sure, but like 5 hits with the regulator, a lot can happen in that time. Oops. Stop ignoring chat. We took some time here, but admittedly, this is a tough decision. I think it's tough. Okay, what are we doing again? We're getting rid of Fixer and Angel. Fiend's Tower. That does get us black. I should probably play it next turn. No, no way. Just cycle it. We don't have anything else. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Shaping up to be a pretty interesting game here. Entourage. Make disappear. Actually, hold on. I could sacrifice Lagrella here. That's pretty good. And that puts them on a hell of a clock. But it does give them back a thing. No, I think I just counter this since I can. Don't be too cute. That was plenty good. Hmm. Yeah, fun. Fun times. No good attacks here. Unfortunately. Come on, just sack Racer's Ring. That's all. All you need to do. They don't want me to lose Lagrella, for sure. That's interesting. Um, I probably double block. Like, what does treasure get them? Nah, it's two damage, and they get a treasure. Great. I don't care if you have a treasure. It gets you a black source. I could spend 6 mana here and get something pretty sweet. Yeah, and we're gonna draw this, which is exactly. I knew that. I knew that. Of course, I knew that. Great. What a world. This is pretty fun. I need to bide my time. I just need to bide my time here. They draw a card, we draw a card. Just need to bide my time. It's all gonna be okay. Uh-oh. Black source. It's Mr. Orfeo. It's fine. They come in with the initiate. It doesn't have death touch. So we double block. They give it death touch. We bounce it. And they can't replay it this turn. Or they might be content to make this trade. Excellent. Wow. Good game. I mean, it is a good game. It's not over. Sure. Cool. We have enough mana, but we need to not to enchant our land first. We got to enchant our land. Is that what people are calling this? We got to foretell our land. They coming in with Mr. Orfeo? I don't know what they do here. Why would they do this? What is this attack? This is just an I have Mr. Orfeo attack. Well, I'll make an I don't care block. It gets 4 damage in. But they wouldn't have made that attack before they had Mr. Orfeo. Honestly, as soon as Lagrella dies, we're in good shape here. That's a good draw. That is a good flip and draw. That's a good one. until they get 6 mana. Interesting. Okay. I think it's time for Lagrella to die here. Here we go. Here and here. Then they'll go to pump the fixer. It's all working out. I can see it all. I can see it all clearly. Boon of safety on this guy. Backstreet Bruiser. Nope. There's worse things in our deck, but that's pretty bad. Hold on. I need to do this one first. So we're going to keep something tapped for a turn. Probably the fixer. Mr. Orfeo's a known quantity. It doesn't double much. Well, there's other things in our deck that require such mana. All right, they're in tough shape here. We have 2 lethal flyers that are both fairly large. And they need to double the power to 10 here to kill us. Which they could do. 2 pump spells. All right, yes. I can't lose with these angels.